I would say the greatest benefit is one of education. They offered many educational opportunities, not only for myself, but for my staff. Another benefit would have been one of having one voice for the hospitals in our state. And that is a difficult position for the association to be in because all hospitals have a different opinion just about on every subject. But it works better if we can have one voice when we're trying to get things done in the legislature or trying to get changes done with things such as Medicaid and so forth. I guess the most memorable event for me was we were dealing with Medicaid, and I know that's surprising to you back that far. We were getting started with Medicaid, put it that way, trying to get reimbursement for hospitals and trying to set up a program that was equally beneficial to all hospitals. And we could not get a consensus, and so in my wisdom, I had called a member meeting, and I can tell anybody from that day forward, there has not been another called member meeting. It was just about a fiasco, I would say. We got very little accomplished, but we did get to hear from everybody. Most administrators don't have a problem voicing their opinion, and the opinions that day were quite different. But hopefully the Medicaid program is back on track and sound now, and it can be beneficial if it has been set up correctly. And we couldn't have done the Medicaid program without the Alabama Hospital Association and all those strange calculations that I never could figure out. Healthcare is continuing to change. I retired 3 years ago, and there's been so many changes and so many things that are dealt with differently than it was when I was working. But healthcare is something that's always going to be around, and I think the best thing I could say to a CEO about healthcare is don't forget about your patients. That should be your top priority in taking care of patients. I always found the association to be very helpful in many regards. I started my career with East End Hospital, and at that time Bob Chapman was very involved in the Alabama Hospital Association, and I would have to give him credit for my involvement. And because of that, I saw the need and saw the benefits, and when I was on my own running a hospital or as a chief operating officer, I always stayed involved in the Alabama Hospital Association. And the benefits are education, the benefits are camaraderie with your fellow CEOs. I know when I went to a meeting, I always picked up some tidbit of information that I could use in my operation back home. And that would be a great help, I know, to everyone. And we also had meetings where we could come up with the best way to handle problems, and we would do that by going around the room, finding out from different CEOs what they were doing about a particular problem. And that was a great benefit because I could take that, how they were handling a problem, and take it home and put it to use, and it would be helpful to me and my organization. But I can tell you, I am very happy to be retired and not have to get up and face the problems and the things that you are dealing with now in the healthcare. And with the addition of COVID-19 this last year, I know I can tell you for sure, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that, and I wish all you guys the best of luck.